Well, we're going to do a little instrumental for you here. And this is for, especially for people who are classical players and want to be fiddlers. That would be my story. Fiddling is just fun. Fiddling is about dancing and moving around, and classical playing could be about that, but essentially when you're in the orchestra, that's really not your MO. Your design is to sound like one with your stand partner and then with your section. And it's not really, the point there is not to improvise, not to come up with your own fancy bowing or your own interpretation, your own extra grace notes, nothing like that in classical music. But in fiddling you have that freedom, or that chaos, however you want to look at it.
Actually, it's a responsibility.
It's a responsibility, yeah. That's right. If the tune stays the same, you're out. So because I have this instrument, I often find myself at folk festivals on fiddle workshop stages, and I try to tell the people, look, I'm not really a fiddler. And they say, well, get over it and get up there and play something. And I say, okay. And so for this medley, the first tune is one that I wrote, and it's just a simple tune that I actually wrote it for Jim Henry's son, Jackson, who plays the fiddle. I guess that means I got to write Ruby something here pretty soon, doesn't it? She'll be after me, I'm sure. And then the middle tune, I'm especially proud of because it's not a fiddle tune at all, but it's this old bowing exercise that I pulled out at a fiddle workshop once when I had nothing else to play. And I thought, well, it's really fast, and maybe if I played it like 2 times through, like they do all the fiddle tunes, I could slide through, with this new fiddle tune. And so I played it really fast 2 times through, and jaws of fiddlers were just on the floor everywhere. And it's not because it was so great, it's because they actually had one they never heard before. So I got to be real smug for about 10 seconds, and I was like, oh, you haven't heard that one before? I call it trickster tail, but it's really probably like Bob's exercise for third finger, number 37 or something. So that's in the middle there, kind of this, well, you'll know it when you hear it. And then the last tune we're going to close with is St. Anne's Reel, which I learned from Jim Henry, who doesn't play the fiddle, at least not in public, but he knows all the tunes somehow. He knows them on the mandolin. So here we have it. This is our little fiddle medley here. You want to check our tuning real quick? Thank you very much. Thank you.